Incoterms or international commercial terms, EXW, that is Ex Works. Seller keeps goods ready at their premises or factory or works. Buyer takes full responsibility from seller's location to the final destination. Here freight pays by the buyer and insurance also arranges by the buyer. FCA, that is free carrier. Seller delivers goods to the buyer's nominated carrier and completes export clearance. Risk transfers once goods are handed to the carrier. Here freight pays by the buyer, that is the main carriage, and insurance arranges by the buyer. CPT, that is Carriage Paid To. Seller pays transport cost or freight up to the named destination, but risk transfers when goods are given to the first carrier. Here freight pays by the seller and insurance arranges by the buyer. CIP, that is Carriage and Insurance Paid To. Seller pays freight and also provides insurance up to the destination. Risk transfers when goods are handed to the first carrier. Freight pays by the seller and insurance also arranges by the seller. DPU, that is Delivered at Place Unloaded. Seller delivers goods at destination and unloads them. Risk transfers after unloading. Freight pays by the seller and insurance normally arranges by the seller. Here insurance is not mandatory, but seller bears risk till unloading. DAP, that is Delivered at Place. Seller delivers goods ready for unloading at buyer's place. Buyer handles unloading and import duties. Freight pays by the seller and insurance normally arranges by the seller till the delivery point. DDP, that is Delivered Duty Paid. Seller bears maximum responsibility including transportation, duties, taxes and delivery at buyer's premises. Here freight pays by the seller and insurance normally arranges by the seller. FAS, that is Free Alongside Ship. Seller places goods alongside the vessel at port of shipment. Buyer handles loading and onward shipment. Freight pays by the buyer and insurance also arranges by the buyer. FOB, that is Free On Board. Seller loads goods onto the vessel. Risk transfers once goods are on board the ship. Freight pays by the buyer and insurance also arranges by the buyer. CFR or C&F, that is Cost and Freight. Seller pays freight to the destination port but risk transfers after goods are loaded onto the vessel. Here freight pays by the seller and insurance arranges by the buyer. CIF, that is Cost, Insurance and Freight. Seller pays freight and provides insurance up to the destination port. Risk transfers once goods are on board the vessel. Here freight pays by the seller and insurance also arranges by the seller.